There are two major themes running through my work, and they're the themes that run through life. Whether we're talking about an individual or we're talking about an organization, those themes are simply these. First of all, finding your value. That is, finding the natural strengths that you have, the wisdom, the natural wisdom that you have, the creativity, the inspiration, the motivations and drives that are built within you. And those are our core resources, if you like. And I'm not talking about our education or our training or anything like that. I'm talking about something far more profound, the foundation underneath that, which is you. The other things come on top. Now, when we get our foundation clear, that is who we are and the value that we naturally have, then we can go to the next stage and turn that value and use it to start creating value. That's value in our lives and our organizations and our communities and in the world we live in. And that is what it's about being a human. And if we look at a young baby who's crawling on the floor, that drive to discover their value and to create their value is hardwired into them. And you can't stop them from eventually getting up off the floor and taking their first step. And then they're next. And then very soon they're at school, they're at university, they're into life, making their difference, drawing on the strengths and the abilities that they have within them to make their difference in the world. And when I talk about their world, I don't necessarily mean the whole world, although it can be, but I mean the world that they are occupying day by day. Their family, their community, their work, and their friends. It's in these areas that is where they make their impact. And as we make our impact into these various areas of our life, we actually change the quality of the life and the quality of the world or the quality of the workplace. Now, to have an outstanding life or an outstanding company, the first requirement is to discover what is that human foundation in terms of the natural gifts, the natural abilities, and the wisdom, and the drives, and the inspiration that we have. This is our raw material. And every one and every organization, their first requirement is to discover what that is for each individual and to bring that out, to express it either individually or collectively through the company or the hospital or the university or whatever organization that we're working for. And in this way we make our difference. And at the end of the life we can look back and say, this is the value that I created. And it's not measured in money, it's not measured in the number of cars we've driven throughout our lives or the houses we've lived in. It's the impact that we have made on other people's lives. Because the only value in life is human value. Economic value is not value. Because money is worthless until an individual takes that money and decides what they want to spend it on, and that is of value. But the money itself is only a means to create or to have that value. So ultimately, the only value in an individual's life or an organization's life is the value that humans create and experience and share together.